Alright guys, welcome back again to the channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. I appreciate you guys for joining back again to watch the video on Naijafoottv. As usual, I'm back to let you know some of the stories concerning the Super Eagles of Nigeria and everything in between. So there have been a couple of updates that have been going on the last couple of hours. As you know, I've not posted a video updates for some time now. But to be honest, it's been a really slow news day, concerning Super Eagles, because we all know right now the guys are on break, and the only meaningful competition that's going on now is the Club World Cup, where we have a few Nigerian players, who will be hoping to represent. Talking about Sanusi, Zaidu, and some other guys as well. And speaking on that, the NFF's president is actually in the United States of America to catch that one live. I don't really know the need or the reason why he actually had to travel to watch the FIFA Club World Cup, because obviously the Super Eagles are not particularly directly participating in it. Aside from I think 2 or 3, 4 Nigerian, basically one Nigerian Super Eagles player, which is Zaidu. And then I think we have 3 other guys who are like potential Super Eagles players. But aside from this, I don't really see Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians in this competition. But regardless, the NFF's president had traveled to observe the game in the USA. Maybe there's something that we don't know. Maybe he was directly invited by the FIFA body, which of course they are the guys that hosted this competition, for him to actually attend that one. But some people would think that this might actually be a waste of resources, waste of itinerary, waste of money to be traveling like that. But I'm not going to dwell too much on that. I'm just going to let you know of the plans right now, again coming from the NFF and also the Super Eagles management, because right now they want to have a meeting, hopefully this weekend. They want it to coincide with the EKONG Foundation charity match that's coming up on Sunday, which is on the 22nd. So they are, thinking of leveraging this opportunity, because there'll be a lot of football stars who will come to this EKONG Foundation charity match. A lot of Super Eagles current players, a lot of the legends, a lot of African legends as well. So it's going to be a really huge event, whereby we'll see lots of stars convening there for that charity competition, or that charity match. So the NFF also are planning to come in their numbers, as well as all of their officials, just so that they can use the opportunity to have some meaningful meeting with the Super Eagles current players and talk about how they can assist in the quest, of course, which is actually qualifying for the World Cup 2026. So they want to gather to talk about how to get the results this September, because in September we have 2 FIFA World Cup qualifying games. One is I think the first one is against Rwanda, and then that same September we have against South Africa. So these 2 games are potentially the make or mar games coming up for the Super Eagles. We have to win these games to show that we are serious about qualifying. And if we win these 2 games, we might actually, by the end of September, be topping the group. We might actually be topping South Africa, because as you know, South Africa are, at the top with 13 points, but there's still lots of hope that they could be deducted 3 points from, because of ineligible players that they opted to field in their last game against Lesotho. So when that is being cut down, we have like 10 points for South Africa. And then if we go on to win 2 games in September, which one includes South Africa, so by the end of September we might actually be topping South Africa, or even be topping the group. Anyway, it's still dependent on the result that all of the other countries have. But that's the most important thing that the NFF want to talk about with the players, to talk about how they can get these victories in September. But as I said, William Jose Kong's foundation is EKONG specifically is really working hard to bring all of the players. It's been something that he's been announcing for a really long time. You follow him on his social media. He wants to really make this one count, as he has been doing, previously with this foundation. He wants to raise fund to to support the less privileges, support the sport in itself, especially when you talk about grassroots and then age grade football. But again, just wanted to read out what the NFF's official said concerning the meeting that they have planned out this Sunday. So also the NFF's president, who, as I said, is currently in the USA, has also been confirmed to be returning back to Nigeria before before the weekend. So hopefully we're also going to see him attend this meeting. So according to the NFF official, it said, quote, "We met with the players during the friendlies in England and Russia, but with most of the players coming to Lagos for the EKONG game, the NFF felt it would be the right time to ensure that everybody is on one page for the challenges ahead. We expect the top officials of the federation, including the president who went to the United States ahead of the ongoing FIFA Club World Cup, to have returned before Saturday." So this is basically what this NFF top official has said, and we hope that it's going to make sense and they will have a very meaningful meeting and plan on how to go out and get the result. And also the most important thing is how to really support the boys, give them everything that they want, give them all of the infrastructure and whatever compensation or bonuses that they actually deserve. Because the last time, on this channel, I talked about the fact that there was an ongoing rumor that the boys were still being owed some sort of bonuses or allowances from these friendly games that they just recently played. So it's going to also be very crucial if the NFF, are able to meet up the payments for these guys. I think that's part of the motivations that they are going to need to actually come up with the results, in September. And speaking about compensation, I'm hearing also, this is also a rumor as at this point, that the NFF actually received a sum of $500,000 from the Russian friendly alone, which is approximately like 800 million naira, as a compensation for agreeing to play the Russian friendly. So this is what has come out now, though it's still pending for verification, but that's what's been widely speculated right now, that they actually received $500,000. But let me rest my case here. That's the video for this moment. Of course, leave your thoughts about any of this in the comment section, and take care of yourself. Stay tuned for more stories.